After each town council meeting, the staff sits down and records a quick recap, highlighting the public meeting. The complete meeting can be found on the town of Avon, Indiana's YouTube page, but this podcast is designed to give you a simple overview to help keep you informed about what is happening. The Avon, Indiana Town Council meets twice a month at Avon Town Hall. A full schedule of their public meetings can be found online at avonindiana.gov.
What's up, Town of Avon? This is Angel Gina, the Marcom manager here at Town Hall, and today I'm with
Ryan Cannon, town manager.
We're going to be talking about the town council meeting that happened last night, December 4th. Wow, December already.
Second to last meeting of the year, Angel. We only have one left.
Yeah, run.
And then we run the rat race all over again, start over again. So.
And the never-ending cycle.
The never-ending cycle every 2 weeks.
Ryan, you want to take it away?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
It was actually a relatively quick meeting last night. We did have a work session before the meeting and talked about several items. So, again, if you're interested in that, please go to YouTube and you can watch the town council kind of talk about some business items and give staff some feedback. So the agenda for the meeting was relatively quick. The first item was a very exciting item. We did a proclamation for the Marching Black and Gold. So if there's any of you out there living underneath a rock and don't know, the Avon Marching Black and Gold won the national championship, their third in a row, in the second time that they've three-peated, which is the only band in the history of this to ever have three-peated twice. So that is absolutely incredible. So we were excited to welcome Matt Harloff, the band director, and Dr. Wyndham, the superintendent. Julie Loker did a beautiful reading of the proclamation. Again, I'm not going to read the whole proclamation, but for those of you who are interested in that, go listen to Julie read the proclamation. Again, a great award for our community. And Matt Harloff shared some great words afterwards about how it's not the band winning and that it's the community's success. And I loved that message and really appreciate that Matt shared that because it is a great victory for our community, our students, our school corporation, the town of Avon. The recognition that they get for our community is outstanding. And so we are very appreciative for all those kids who did the hard work to reflect positively on our community and bring that victory to us. So congratulations, Marching Black and Gold. After that, we did do some department updates. Linda Albrand, Sean Stoops, Shelby Pride, and Julie Loker. I delivered the Public Works report because Steve was away. Again, I'm not going to go through those, but if you're interested in some of the things those departments are working on, tune into the meeting once again on YouTube, and you can hear what's going on with each of those departments. The first agenda item we had was a resolution, Resolution 2025-33. It was for a fiscal plan for the reserve at Shiloh Creek Section 2. This is for an annexation. The reserve at Shiloh Creek Section 1 is already in the town of Avon. And we've been asked to annex the reserve at Shiloh Creek Section 2, which we are excitedly appreciative for and excited to make a part of the town of Avon. So in order to do an annexation, we have to do what's called a fiscal plan, which is a plan for how the town will provide services to the area once it's been annexed into town. That's the primary issue. The secondary issue is that it actually has to calculate the impact to the property owner as well so that they can understand the impact to them for annexation. So the fiscal plan is prepared by the town's financial advisor, and that was presented in a resolution for the town council to approve. They did approve that 5-0. The next item on the agenda was the final reading for our additional appropriations. Again, I think I talked about this in our last podcast, but additional appropriation is the ability to spend more money. Even though that sounds bad, it's not because we've overspent the budget. What it actually is it is money that we spent, but that we received grants for. So it is not an authorization to spend more money. It's an authorization to spend money that we received in a grant. And so we do this typically at the end of every year if necessary. to make sure that we have the funds to cover the expenses we had on that grant. There was a public hearing at the last council meeting. Was the final reading, and the town council did approve the additional appropriations by a vote of 5-0. The next one was we had a final reading for our 2026 holiday schedule. Again, our holidays follow the federal holiday guidelines. The town council has to pass an ordinance adopting those as days off, so the staff is aware of what days they're off and what days the town hall will be closed. And so that was approved as well by the town council by a vote of 5-0. After that, we did public hearing and introduction of the ordinance for the annexation for the reserve at Shiloh Creek Section 2. Again, this is the next step in the annexation process. We have to have a public hearing, so if anyone wants to get up and speak about the annexation, they have the opportunity to do that. Nobody got up to speak, so the ordinance was introduced and the public hearing was closed. The next step in the process for that annexation will be final adoption will occur at the December 18th meeting, which is the next meeting. And then the annexation goes into effect 30 days after it's adopted by the town council. So January 19th-ish is when that annexation will finally become effective. The next one was an introduction of ordinance adopting the 2026 salary ordinance. The town council did have some discussion on this item. It was an introduction, but the law actually requires that every year prior to December 31st, the town council adopt a maximum salary for all the employees of the town. This year, I did a salary analysis for all our administrative employees, and so we did change the format a little bit of what that looks like. I talked a little bit with the town council about that and reminded them we are going to more of a performance-based system. And so we also made adjustments to some of the pay grades for our employees. And making that adjustment to the pay grades allows us to create more of a performance-based system for our employees. So this is the first year that we are working to do this. And so appreciated the town council's support to be able to allow us to do this. I think it'll be actually great for our employees, and it'll actually be great for the community as well to help make sure that we're rewarding employees who are doing extra work or working harder or contributing more maybe than other employees, which is not Angel, by the way, because Angel's awesome.
Thanks, Ryan.
You're welcome. In a little bit of an unusual step, we have a couple members who aren't going to be at the next meeting. So the town council president actually requested that the town council consider waiving their typical 2-reading process for the salary ordinance so that it could be adopted. So the town council voted to do that, to waive the rules and allow the second reading of the salary ordinance. That was a unanimous vote by the town council of 5-0. And then they voted on and adopted the 2026 salary ordinance. So all that information is complete. That information does have to be uploaded to the gateway. So for those of you who are interested in the town and how things happen, the state has a gateway where all this financial information is kept so that it's transparent to the residents of the community and they can see what everybody's paid and how that works. So if you're interested in more information, head out to the gateway and you can see that information. The next one, we had another introduction. It was the 2025 end of year reappropriation ordinance. This is an ordinance that our clerk treasurer does every year at the end of the year. Sometimes we overspend certain accounting funds or we underspend other accounting funds. But at the end of the year, the clerk treasurer can't have negatives in her funds. So every year we do a reappropriation ordinance. The clerk treasurer is assisted in that by her reconciliation. And then we prepare a reappropriation ordinance to move the money around to make sure that there's no negatives in our books. And again, we do this every year. This was the first reading, and so the final reading will be at the December 18th meeting. The final agenda item was amending and readopting an investment policy. The town council is required to, every 5 years, to adopt a new investment policy. Also, sometimes The state laws change on that, so we have to update it to make sure it's consistent with state law. And so our attorneys drafted this amending and readopting investment policy. The town currently has an investment policy, so this is just an update to it and a reestablishment of that policy. This was a first reading, and so we will do the final reading at the December 18th meeting. That was it. It was a super riveting meeting.
That sounds like a lot of information.
I just had to wake you up. I saw you over there sleeping.
I was actually trying to listen to every word you were saying. And so when you said, that's not Angel, by the way, she's great.
You didn't even know what I was talking about, did you?
I was trying to like process everything that you were saying because it's information overload.
I know. I'm sorry, everybody.
But
I didn't mean to information overload.
No, it's okay.
It's part of our effort
education.
To educate, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's education.
Education and trying to be transparent with everybody so they understand what we're doing. So
yes.
So that's it. I'm sorry I bored everybody who's listening to the podcast.
I actually wasn't. I was getting informed of stuff that I missed. So thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, Angel, for listening.
Of course. It just took me a little longer. I was lagging there. My brain was lagging a little bit.
That's what happens.
Ryan, what are you doing for the holidays? I know it's a bit early and we still got one more podcast for this year, but
we do have a podcast. I'm going to try to spend some time with my family and have some fun. Hopefully the weather's not too bad and spend some time with all my family. That's it. No big plans.
You know what you can plan?
No.
For tomorrow?
What can I plan? Oh, I know what's going on tomorrow.
What is it, Ryan?
We have the Christmas tree lighting tomorrow.
Yes. Our
Parks Department's going to do the beautiful
big tree.
Clark Griswold light up the community with our lights when we turn them on tomorrow.
That's a time where it's like small town type of feel, and it's like you start caroling, and that's when the Christmas spirit hits. I feel like when that Christmas tree gets lit up,
it's go time.
Yes, so like Ryan said, we have the Avon tree lighting and the carriage rides happening tomorrow, Saturday, December 6th, from 4 to 6 p.m. here at Avon Town Hall Park.
Are there still carriage rides available?
Yes, I believe so.
Are you serious?
I believe so, but you guys are going to have to check it out at avonindiana.gov/events and check out if there is a time slot available. I know they're going fast, but I think there might be a couple more available. You guys just have to go check out our website and see for yourself.
You can go to the Christmas tree lighting.
Yes.
IU isn't going to win the Big Ten championship until 8 p.m. So you have plenty of time to go to the Christmas tree lighting.
There is no excuse.
Grab some food, get home in time to watch IU destroy Ohio State.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Ohio. I feel bad for Ohio residents this week. So,
is it home or away? Is it like a neutral?
Neither. It's a neutral site, but it's in downtown Indianapolis. It's at Lucas Oil.
That's not very neutral, is it now?
But it's an hour from Bloomington and it's 2 hours from Columbus. So,
but then you got
sort of neutral.
You got IUI downtown.
Well, I'm just ignoring that fact, but it's convenient to me, so that's my story.
Yes,
and I'm
there
sticking
you
to
go. Go Hoosiers.
Go Hoosiers. Good luck, IU Hoosiers.
There you go. Then again, Avon tree lighting happening tomorrow from 4 to 6 p.m. Saturday, December 6th. We hope to see you guys there. We hope you guys are staying warm, enjoying the little bit of snow that we got. Again, if it snows, again, that bad. Well, I don't even think it was that bad. But if it snows again that bad, please slow down. You should not be going 40 on a 40. Let's slow down. Don't let anyone rush you. It's okay to slow down. You'll probably make people angry, but who cares? Your safety is more of a priority, right, Ryan?
Yeah, but also don't go 2 miles per hour up a hill.
Yes, please don't.
Because you're not going to get up the hill.
You are not going to make it. So I've seen it for myself.
Let's be careful about how we're driving. We want everyone to drive safe. We want everyone to get home safely.
Yes.
But people need to kind of remember how to drive in snow again.
And our public works department does a great job planning this out. Okay, so for those who think that we aren't planning those stuff out. We do in a timely manner to where our crews won't be stuck in the traffic as well.
Yeah, that's a great point, Angel, because
Yeah.
actually that storm was a good excuse. I know didn't hear a lot of complaints, particularly in Avon, but I know in general across central Indiana, people were kind of mad about snow removal. But here's the reality, everybody. We had already salted all the roads and we pre-treated our roads before that storm. We knew it was coming. Unfortunately, at the time it came, which was like 4:30, it was right before rush hour. Well, guess what happens? Even if we were to get trucks out, you know how you were sitting in traffic and not moving? Well, guess what our snow trucks do? They also sit and get stuck in traffic. So there's nothing they can do in those situations. And so please don't be mad at the town and be mad at salt truck drivers. It's not their fault. We had done everything we could do. And as soon as the traffic got out of the way, we were back out clearing the roads. And that's why when you got out in the morning, it was perfectly safe.
Clear.
And that's because once traffic got out of the way, we could actually do our jobs. So please be patient. Again, to Angel's point, drive safely and be patient. The roads were a little slick, but they weren't terrible. I know some people will yell at me for saying that, but again, they were all salted before the snow came. So
yes, we did prep, and our crews do an amazing job. Our public works department does an amazing job. We just hope that you guys take your time and drive safely the next time around. We're all human.
Yeah,
are we not?
Yeah, that's right.
So,
absolutely.
So we hope you guys have an amazing weekend. We hope to see you guys tomorrow. See you guys on the next meeting. Ryan, did you mention the next meeting?
I did. December 18th.
There you go. December 18th.
2025, 7 p.m. Last meeting of the year.
Last meeting of the year. If you have no plans, come join us in the meeting. And we hope to see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to smile. Have a great, amazing weekend. See you guys.